has been so lopsided lately. Lake State leads the all-time series, and it's a good rivalry against a good hockey team. And you look at Bob Daniels; he's been there a long time with his entire staff. So they've done a very good job, and I think that's a model for a lot of programs to do what they've done and have that continuity and to build that program and the brand up to a Frozen Four team. So it was good to get that one at home for sure. We'd like more than a split at home, but it was a good win certainly Saturday, coming out down 2 goals in the third period for us to push back and respond. It was really positive. I thought it was our one of our better offensive outputs for the season. I think we're learning that way, and then we're doing a better job of getting to the grade A areas and paying the price around the net. So a real good job by our guys that way. I think if you go back the previous 10 games, I think 8 of the last 10 games have been either tie games or 1-goal games. So we've been in a lot of really tough hockey games, and I think that bodes well for our future. We're learning how to hold on to leads and win some of those games, and certainly hold on and tie games on the road as well. So that really bodes well for our future in WCHA play.
Well, the points are obviously huge. You don't want to be looking back, towards the end of the season wishing like, oh, I wish we could have got, one more point here, or tied here, or, got one more goal and won here. That's the difference between, home ice or traveling or being in the playoffs or not being in the playoffs. So obviously the points are huge. And it was a big game. We had our backs up against the wall. We were down 2-0 going into the third, and it showed a lot about our team, a lot about our character, and it was great. It was great to have that kind of bounce back and have a comfort behind victory here at home.
Yeah, I mean, a huge response, and critical, and proud of our guys for that. We had a key injury, we had a key suspension, another key injury. Eric Draplik's been out for a long time now, so there's some adversity in our locker room in terms of the dressing group. And for our guys to go out against the wall with that lead and not fold, but to respond and to push back and to get it done was huge. A big power play goal coming right off in the first minute, the opening minute there by Alex Globke, set up by Gus Coriali, was a huge momentum swing for us. And then to get 2 goals from our defensemen, getting pucks to the net with good traffic was another key. And if we can continue to get offense from our back end at the offensive blue line, that'd be a huge addition. But really proud of that effort. We're a young team. We're a team learning how to handle those situations, so it was very positive for us. Well, I think one of the biggest challenges is just adjusting to the Olympic sheet. They're built for that sheet with their skating and their ability to handle it and be prepared for it. So that's a challenge there. Obviously, you look at the time change and the travel, and that's something you have to deal with. There's no excuses built in. You've got to handle it and deal with it. We'll try to get acclimated as quickly as possible onto their time zone. I think that's one of the challenges. And then I spent a few years living in Alaska and coaching up there, so we kind of know from the other side of it what it means and how important it is. But we want to get on that Alaska Standard Time as quickly as we can. That puck drop on Fridays, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. So our guys have to make sure they have good discipline and toughness when we get up there to make that transition. I think if we can do that, we have an opportunity to be successful. We've been good on the road, and that's our expectation, is to go up there and to continue to be good on the road and pick up some very valuable WCHA points.
Well, when you live somewhere for 3 years, you obviously make a lot of relationships and friends there. So I'm excited to get back up there, and Housing Family lives up there still, and the coaches, the general manager, a lot of the guys I played with all play on University of Alaska. So it's always nice to get back up there and play against those guys and hopefully see everybody and put on a good showing.